Hello, I'm going to review an unusual treat called Lucas Salsagheti. We have kind of a Howard the Duck character from the 80s science fiction flick. It says it's a watermelon flavor, and I think it also has salsa tamarind flavor. So packaging's okay, nothing really bad about it. It was maybe this was maybe 89 cents. So is it really going to be a combo of watermelon and tamarind? I hope so. A huge list of ingredients. Alright, so we have a nice little tray for sampling from. It kind of has the aroma of fruit roll-ups. With some spice in there, reminding me of the tamarind treat I reviewed a few months ago. I think it may be the same brand. I'm not positive about that. Underneath the straws or Salsagheti, this little packet was included. The Lucas Gusano flavored hot liquid candy. Looks like kind of a mustard packet. So what to do? Do I sample them together? There's really no indication. But you know, I'm just going to be cool. I'm just going to chill out like this duck and really not take things too seriously. So, something's on his shirt. Oh, it's the brand name, Lucas. So he's a spokes duck. Alright. So to begin, I'm going to sample one of the spaghetti strands first of all. They look really appealing to me. There's beautiful spackling. It's obviously some chilies in there and flecks of black, making for a really appealing product in the tin. So just about the right size to twirl around your fork. I'm smelling just sweet tamarind. The artificial watermelon flavor was the first thing that exploded onto my palate. Very bad. Maybe with a bigger handful of the treats, I'll get kind of a combination of like the hot and the tamarind flavor blending with the watermelon. That is what I'm aiming for. Because alone, that watermelon flavor is just a poor artificial flavor. So I'm going to go with 3 strands in total and chew them all at once. Now, from a heartier mouthful, the spice became apparent from the beginning. In fact, that watermelon flavor has dropped well into the background. There's a tickle or a burn in my throat. And that may have been the magic equation, because that combination of flavors really was kind of stimulating. Alright, I'm going to try it one more time with 3 strands. and maybe get a better idea of how I feel about it. Okay. Yeah, first kind of a dry spice. The treats themselves are cool, temperature-wise. From where I had them stored, and you know, this really isn't too bad. The spicing's pretty subtle. It does end on a bad note because that watermelon flavor really picks up the pace toward the very end. But there's something to be explored here. The confectionery industry might be onto something. This company, at least. Now I'm going to, I suppose, pour this mustard packet of Gusano sauce, flavored hot liquid candy, right in there. After tasting it, of course. So maybe I should just store the rest of this packet for taco night. Just a sweet liquid hot sauce to me. Not really bad. In fact, I think on certain types of fare, this sauce would be a fine accompaniment. Okay. It does have something of the, you know, the like the light, thin, low quality, budget hot sauce taste. Okay, so let's just get crazy with it. I'm going to really dunk the spaghetti strands into the hot sauce. So we're going to have a hot tamarind mouthful of watermelon goodness. Okay, so it's a properly inundated squid, or quid maybe. Okay, let's just go here. This one goes out to Howard the Duck. It's a swirling flavor explosion. I'm getting that hot sauce mixed with a really light, actually pretty enjoyable watermelon taste. Some nicely done tamarind spicing. Hey, this was well worth 89 cents, and it's an experience that, dare I say, I want to repeat. Next time I'm at that retailer, I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick up another little packet. Who would have really thought? This is why it's fun to explore new candies, why I enjoy doing these reviews and keeping an eye out for treats that I can review on camera, because just breezing past the aisles and not really having a close idea of what's out there in the market, I never would have known that this combination of tamarind and watermelon could be so stimulating. And then top it off with some hot sauce. So I would say give this one a try. There are problems, of course. It's not a uniformly good review. The trouble is mostly in the cheap watermelon flavor, and I don't know how many gummies I've reviewed, but I think only once or twice have I ever said on camera that a watermelon flavor was actually worthwhile at all. It's really hard to do. Only the rarest company creates a satisfactory, artificial, sort of a candy watermelon treat flavor. If they linked up and combined their skills with the Lucas folks, they would really, really be onto something, because the spicing is well done. The hot sauce is well done. I think I was a little harsh on it earlier. because it certainly is thin, but the flavor that's in there, maybe I just mean that the flavor is kind of watery. I'm used to hot sauces that are really chunky, filled with flavor. Just, you know, a dab of it isn't going anywhere when you splash it onto your food. I'm not really used to or accustomed to or generally that pleased with really thin, watery hot sauces. But flavor-wise, it's pretty approachable. It's not too hot. I think the Salsagheti itself was hotter on the throat than the hot sauce packet. Overall, it's been a really great time. So get out there and find some Lucas Salsagheti and give it a try.